This video introduces a mmWave measurement method using an external mixer. In recent years, the demand for systems that utilize mmWaves has been increasing. For example, mmWaves are used in the anti-collision sensors of automobiles, biometric authentication in smartphones, satellite communications, etc. Anritsu has enabled the wireless characteristic evaluation of mmWave devices by combining a signal analyzer with Eravant's or VDI's external mixers. You can select the mixer according to the supported frequencies, allowing measurements up to 325 GHz. The main feature of this solution is the wide frequency range over which the image response is unaffected. The signal converted and output by the mixer contains a signal different from the input signal. If the input signal has a wideband spectrum, the image response will overlap the input signal, so that correct measurement will not be possible. Anritsu signal analyzers have a high intermediate frequency and a PS function that switches the image response display. This allows measurements over a range of up to 7.5 GHz without image response effects. This PS function is useful for wideband signal measurements. For example, when checking the spectrum of 79 GHz FMCW radar and 60 GHz pulse radar, it is difficult to determine which is the real signal when the PS function is off. However, enabling the PS function suppresses the image response, making it possible to distinguish the real signal. You can easily measure the occupied bandwidth by using the PS and OBW functions together. Even when using an external mixer, you can still use the signal analysis function. Let's now introduce the setup of the spectrum measurement of the radars. First, connect the signal analyzer and external mixer with a coaxial cable. Next, turn on the signal analyzer. And finally, insert the USB flash drive containing the external mixer's conversion loss data. That's all for the setup. To start the operation, press the frequency button on the initial screen. Turn on the external mixer and third-party mixer mentioned on page 2. Then set the third-party mixer band select to the extended frequency range of the connected mixer. In this case, select 60 to 90 GHz. After you have selected the band, press the back button and then select conversion loss. Change the conversion loss mode to table and then select the bottom button. The conversion loss data is read from the USB flash drive, and the serial number of the external mixer will appear. Once the signal analyzer has loaded the conversion loss data from the USB flash drive, the conversion loss data is automatically reflected on the measurement results. Anritsu will continue to provide solutions for evaluating mmWave signal characteristics.